And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He had an impressive number of points, and it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Davis. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Powell. Passes to Preston. Outside, George. Here's Preston. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
James, the pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Magician. And that one hits back iron.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Preston gets the bucket.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here is Davis. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Howard with the screen on Powell. With the drive. No good from Magician.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And for so long,
I'll tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport.
If he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done.
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Both free throws good from Magician. And lots of buzz surrounding this recent announcement. MP locking up a partnership with Kia.
Kia and the NBA have an extensive working relationship. I mean, to get MP on board is a huge move for everybody involved.
Here's George. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
George against James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
My boy is baking a cake.
And the thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Here's Preston. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. George, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Powell with the steal. Out left to the wing. Here's Preston, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Westbrook surveying the D. Davis with a screen on Powell. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hartenstein passes to Powell. Here's Preston. Inside, Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Powell, the pass to Preston. Goes up to the stripe. That's tipped. Here's Magician, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He's actually more concerned with Anthony Davis's defense than anything. Coach said he covers as much ground as any big in the league. Plus, he has the length and instincts to affect shots anywhere on the floor. So they're going to have to try to move the ball away from him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now Westbrook. After Norman Powell missed from long range. Fades away. Westbrook, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Powell against Westbrook. The pass to Hartenstein. Here's Preston. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Covington's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Clippers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Preston passes to George. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, James. Guarded by Powell. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's just good basketball. I think King James down low is not a bad option.
The Clippers trail. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
They faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Howard.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
For giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Paul George. Bucket is good.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Here's Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Kennard. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Monk's checking. Lakers leading by 3. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Paul George. Hartenstein is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Preston.
I really posed on that boy. Like, I really hit him with a part move. I really posed on him. Like, hit him with the Tiger Woods. Skirt. Skirt, skirt.
And at the point, that's who's out there for the Clippers.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Six to shoot. Right wing. Here's Reeves. No good on the three. Davis against George. Covington wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by George. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to James. Westbrook with a screen for James. Powell pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 42%.
Miami, Texas, like, hold up, bro.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Lakers in the lead. Reeves the pass to James.
Texas.
He takes it in. No good from Magician. And it's the Clippers' ball. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And the Lakers with possession here after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there.
Defense. Yeah, 2 of these.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
But another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Magician passes to Reeves. Here's Magician. 12 points for him. On the clock. And Covington sends it back.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Preston passes to Powell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Powell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
To the paint. Here's Covington. LeBron with the block. Passes it to Magician. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Magician's got 16 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here is George. Last time out he had 13 points. Foul for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
To the inside. Powell, that's good. 10 points for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
No good from Magician. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Here's Magician. 18 points for him. Takes it inside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Magician's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Reeves. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Knocked away. And stolen by Howard. Outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to LeBron. Feeds to Howard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No good from Magician. The Clippers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. George finds Covington. Now here's Powell. And the foul goes on the Magician.
This game.
And the Clippers have possession. Trailing by 2.
And he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. James kicks to Howard. It's Davis on the wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. They get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Over their percentage on the season, I think they would be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line. And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's Preston. He's covered by Westbrook. George with the screen on Westbrook. Preston passes to George. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Covington. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be... It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. Man passes to Powell. Zubac kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Halftime. That's a good charge. Beat him out second half. I'm playing Call of Duty.
From Magician.
Yeah.
Scouting report.
And I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Magician. 23 points in the game. drives to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here is George. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. The Lakers shooting 40% from the field. Here's Magician. Howard, the pass to Magician. The kick out to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. Goes up again, and it's sent back by George. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Magician passes to LeBron. And another shot.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Here's Powell. And foul on the shot.
82% more than acceptable.
And so Powell nails both of them. And so it's the Lakers with it. 6-point game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the wing on the left. Goes up the baseline. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Here's Magician, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Powell. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Westbrook passes to Magician. It's blocked. And the foul goes on the Magician. Yep. Here's Magician. He kicks it to Monk. Nunn passes to Magician. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Magician passes to Sharp. Now, here's Nunn. He's guarded closely, and it's blocked. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Pass to Zubac. Poke loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Monk, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now, here's Kleber, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kleber's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's tipped. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Magician, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
What? Gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Man passes to Kennard, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Magician. On the wing, Monk. Passes it to Magician. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. James check in. Clippers leading by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Batum, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball moves out.
Magician, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
James outside. Now, none. Latrey, no good on the last second attempt there. And is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Powell. Paul George is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Hartenstein in at the center. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Magician. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter, and he trusted him with the pass that time.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. Banked in off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Davis. Now the pass to Magician. LeBron a screen on Powell. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Covington. Powell kicks to George. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Covington's shot is off.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. His tonight has been high.
And so here are the Clippers. After LeBron James's miss, Powell finds Covington. It's Powell on the wing. Beyond the arc. And the rejection by James.
We've seen some big-time blocks from LeBron James. Add that one to his reel.
To the paint. It's intercepted. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Preston. He's covered by Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Magician. And the Lakers call time here.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
He's making a change here. Howard's checked in. Here's Magician. They need this one. And he dunks it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Here's Preston. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
And the foul goes on the Magician.
Are you kidding me?